Dear brothers and sisters, today 13/7/2017, and this is a press release from Special Advisor of the President of Republic of Biafra, and we are with the Turkish nation and the President, His Excellency Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and we have programmed this Saturday. All Ipob worldwide are invited in Istanbul, Turkey program of 15/7/2017. The program will be start at 6:30 p.m. with the National Unity March. Starts on the Anatolian side, Istanbul, Turkey. At 20 p.m. the National Unity March reaches ceremonial ground, and 8:35 Mehteran Ottoman military band, 9:15 His Excellency President Erdogan, martyrs, families and the veterans arrive at the ceremonial ground. 9:30 recitation of Holy Quran and the praying time, and 10 to 5 July 15 documentary, and 23:15 p.m. reading of July 15 martyrs' names, and 11:30 inauguration of martyrs memorial at July 15 martyrs bridge. 11:45 video mapping Atatürk Culture Center, and midnight 00:13 early a.m. midnight recitation of Salah across Turkey Democracy Watch being upon His Excellency President Erdogan's call, and all the Ipob members and our nation will be there. So we would like to inform you, all our brothers and sisters, to participate this program. And now they are organizing the buses, and our flags, Biafran flags, will be there, and we will protest Nigerian government also, which still they have the terrorist school in Nigeria. We don't want any more terrorist schools, terror organization in Nigeria. And I would like to inform you some historical information, fellow Biafrans. Let us expose some of the might used by truly uninformed Nigerians, and some Nigerian apologized amongst us, Efu Biafrans, to justify and perpetrator to evil state of Nigeria on us. Chief among the might is the use of the expression tribalistic, anyone pointing out the ills of Nigeria and correctly attributing these ills to the forced and unworkable arrangement called One Nigeria, and hence as an intelligent, honest and practical person, her or she responds like we do in Biafra by insisting that ethnic nations must release themselves from the destructive hell called Nigeria. Such a person is labeled tribalistic by these uninformed and hypocritical Nigerians, one can try to save a tree, an animal, or even a system in grave danger and be called a hero. But try saving your own people, and obviously endangered group in our case, and you will be slapped with tribalist by these hypocrites. If it is tribalistic to identify with your own tribe, then be it so, and it is in fact a good thing. Your tribe is your own natural identity. That is your own first loyalty, whether you call it tribe as a dirty term like these hypocrites do, or ethnicity. It is still the only natural identity that you possess and will ever have. It is you. Pretending that is not so is a mark of stupidity. Acting like that is not so, when not just pretending, is poorly psychological illness needing treatment, nothing. And no one can take away your ethnicity or tribal roots, identity, or even natural loyalty as such. Communist states use it to try to do this with their people, using force, blackmail, and intimidation, setting one citizen against another. Communism attempted to literally kill ethnic identity and loyalty, and substituted instead loyalty to and identity with the abstraction of statism. State communist governments imprisoned for life of hard labor in re-education camps and or executed tribalist publicity. Today we all know that happened to communism. Communist governments and their states, in the end, communism failed after duly and inhumanly brutalizing their people. The latter returned to their ethnic or tribal roots and identity, the only natural attributes they have before communism and other colonialism tried to rip our people from their natural identity and loyalty. In fact, it was the colonized. Yes. Anyway, which is to show loyalty to our own ethnic group, the colonial lords called us tribalistic. We had to be forcibly integrated into an abstract system called a state, wherein we would be forced to give up our tribalism or be the tribalized and instead swear allegiance to the queens and king of distant colonial masters, land who also now automatically ruled, now owned the state the colonialism finally also failed is no surprise. The surprise is that it continues to leave today a state such as Nigeria to live in the attitudes and persons of those who use the term tribalistic as such in Nigeria today. By the way, while all this colonialism was going on in Africa and Nigeria, the colonial masters land maintained, still recognize and celebrate their own tribes, which have maintained their traditions and roots strong even today. So anyone calling you a tribalist and claiming that he or she is detribalized is a mere relic. Like communism and the colonialism, he or she is already defeated. At best, he or she is an uninformed fool. At worst, a mentally sick person, a cynical hypocrite, especially when you take a stand to protect your own ethnic group, when in fact the state in this case, Nigeria, singles out your ethnic group and targets it with deliberately harmful policies. Is there anyone, even among those hypocrites and Afulafu, who would deny today that Nigeria has, as a matter of fact, pursued a virulent anti-Biafra campaign as a matter of state policy? Is there any among us or any in Nigeria who will stand here today and deny the fact that those who call themselves Nigerians have specifically targeted Biafra or cheating for relegation for disposition, for repression, and for oppression? How many times have northern Nigerians selectively killed and or maimed and or disposed Biafrans rising in northern Nigeria in the last decade alone? What but ethnically or tribe is the basis of such mayhem and rampage, victimizing Biafrans there? If anyone should call you tribalistic today for standing up and saying, no, Nigeria won't kill my people, my tribe anymore without appropriate response, then be glad to be a tribalist. That's the right thing to be, since only the fool refuses to understand that the most effective way to protect our people, our tribe, from targeted destruction by Nigeria is to get our tribe out of Nigeria. Be especially glad to be labeled tribalistic, otherwise you would be worse than the fool, for these fools may in fact and do survive in their own stupidity. But you and your tribe are already targeted for annihilation in ongoing brutal program. You won't survive if you do nothing. Be glad that you are tribalistic. It is either that or certain that which you are already close to. Fellow Biafrans, if we don't save our tribe, who will? Is it the jokers pretending that they are The tribalized, is it the ones who do nothing but watch Nigeria methodically rape and maul our people, their own people, to death, because they claim that to protect our people, their own, from marauding Nigeria would make them tribalists? Or is it the Nigerians themselves pretending to be the... If your action today in defending Biafra by getting us out of Nigeria and into our own independent sovereign nation status earn you the title of tribalist, we say rejoice, we can live and love and hope and be fulfilled in life. Tribalists all in Biafra as Biafrans, but the alternative is grave, hopeless, featureless, loveless, lifeless, pretend that rebelized Nigerians indeed Nigeria, no sensible person wants that. Be a tribalist with pride and honor, because you refuse to allow Nigeria to deliberately finish off our own tribe. Be a tribalist with great pleasure, because you work tirelessly to remove our own tribe and our people from present danger called Nigeria, wherein our own tribe has been silenced out for annihilation by Nigeria. Be a tribalist, actualize Biafra this year. There remains a group of people of the same tribe, Biafra, who are wrongfully and unjustly held in Nigeria's jail today, precisely because they are members of our tribe and are seeking to protect our tribe by getting our tribe away from Nigerians' reach. These are members of MASOP, and some of their leaders, such as Achenna Madu, and they, like us, are working for Biafra's independence. Nigeria claims it has granted them bail. If so, why are they still being held in the same jails against their wishes? This is certainly a question for the self-styled, the tribalized ones. Biafra alive because it is God who make it so. This year we make it really so. Thank you very much for listening, and we are waiting for you, our program in this Saturday with Turkish nations. All Biafran Ipob invited. Please participate. Thank you very much, with our best regard.